You're listening to the Co-Creator Network. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our show. Tonight is a really special one. We've got 4 exceptional women with us from actually all over North America, as well as one from France. So it'll be a lot of fun, and it'll be interesting to hear them all. As well, we've got a full moon. So enjoy it, feel that spirit, and feel the love flowing. What I'm going to do first is to explain what 4 numbers in numerology readings consist of, so that you understand, and then as I go through each reading, I'll repeat it briefly. But for you all to know what it involves, I'm going to do that now. We all come into this world with 4 personal numbers, the first of which is called our life lesson number. That number means what we've come into this lifetime to learn, especially in terms of accomplishment. So I call it the career number. You can write that down. Life lesson equals career. The next number comes from the vowels of our name, and it's called our soul number, S-O-U-L, our inner self, what we truly feel ourselves to be despite our outer appearance. So that's our soul, which is our inner. The third number comes from the consonants of our name, and it's called our outer appearance. Obviously, just the outer, how others view us. So outer appearance, obviously, how others view us. The last number comes from adding the middle 2 together, and it's called our path or destiny, what we absolutely must have in this lifetime to be fulfilled. So I call that one the fulfillment number. So you can put down path, destiny equal fulfillment. I hope you've all got that and have at least a bit of an understanding. The life lesson number also, there's a little bit of influence from the day of birth. Like if we're born on the 5th, the number 5 has an influence. So I think we've got, I believe there's 4 of us. There may be one that neglects to call in, but that's fine. We do have a lot to cover. So I'm going to start with our first caller, and that one is Catherine from the south of France. Catherine, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Hello.
Oh,
hello,
good.
Susan.
Welcome. How are you this evening? I know it's very late for you.
Yes, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here in France. I'm very happy to be with you. I was waiting for your call, and I'm very, very happy, and I say hello to everybody on the line.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Catherine. Well, you've got a phenomenally beautiful group of numbers, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. So we're talking April 10th. I won't talk about years for anybody, just in case we have sensitivities. But first of all, you're an Aries. You're at April 10th, which is the 1. 10 is 1. That's a very independent, strong birth date, even without the year. Aries is the fieriest of the fire signs, and 10, 1 is independent. They all add up, Catherine, to 8.
Yeah.
Okay, you know that. 8 is the power number. 8, and this is, we're referring specifically pretty much to career. So I don't know what you're doing right now. I think you said you were taking a break from your career, but regardless of what you do, you must be in a leadership position. Probably either a leadership of another company or having your own organization and being in charge, because you have a very, very strong combination. So I just want to share that with you. That's your life lesson number or your career number. The next number comes from the vowels. That's our soul number, our inner self. Now, normally, everyone, we take numbers to single digit, 1 through 9. However, if those numbers come out to either 11, 22, 33, or 44, we leave them. Why? Because those numbers are called master numbers. The master numbers are highly intuitive and each one of them has an individual special gift. Catherine, in your soul, you've got 11. 11 is the most highly intuitive. So in your real self, what you really know, you are extraordinarily intuitive. 11s could function as a psychic. So the interests that you have, all these spiritual interests, are so right on to whom you really are. Do you feel that intuitive side to you strongly over time?
Yes, yes. More and more every day. Yeah.
I bet. And so I would love to talk to you further at another time to help you really get in touch with that and open it up. So we'll talk at another point about that. But we'll go to the third number now, Catherine. It's really very, very powerful, this whole chart, numerology chart. The outer appearance is interesting because it is a 1 as well. Now, in this position, in the outer appearance, when you have a 1, it's slightly removed, a little bit of a boundary up. You don't typically open up to others very quickly and very easily. There's a little bit of reserve. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Is that you? That's exactly you?
Yes. Yes,
yes,
you're right.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, I would love to meet you. All right. The last number, we're talking path or destiny, which is what you must have for fulfillment. And I think this is fun. Maybe you'll be coming to Toronto or to Texas, well, I'm in Toronto, so maybe you'll come here. Because the number is 3, and the number 3 is fun, travel, luxury, and a social number, a lot of people. So for you to be really fulfilled, you've got to be around people in a social capacity, probably using your powerful career number with people, and doing some traveling is really, really will help you broaden and will help you be fulfilled. So there you are. It's a really very powerful numerology reading, my dear. How do you feel about it?
I'm impressed because regarding the career number, what you say is exactly where I am at the moment. I've recreated my own company, a very small company.
Oh, my goodness.
Of course, but, so about the intuition too, I'm impressed by what you said, which is very close to what I am. So yes.
Thank you. I'm so glad you feel that way.
Thank you very much.
Know, over so many years, it astounds me still at how accurate it is. Catherine, please email me and let's keep up this communication. In the meantime, you go and have a wonderful evening and get some sleep. We'll talk again.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye for now. All right. I'm not sure at this point. We were waiting for Denise. Okay, is Denise there? Okay, no problem. You know what? I wasn't sure we were going to have time to read one of my little quotes. So I've had it here, and I just was keeping it just aside just in case. And I think this one is so nice. Let's hear it. No, you aren't alone. Yes, we all feel this way sometimes. No, you won't always feel like this. Yes, the world is a better place with you in it. And I'm so glad you are. The other thing that you out there listening may want to figure out for yourselves, you can find out what year you're in terms of numbers, by adding your birth month, which is for April, it's a 4, and on from there, the day, and then adding 2013, so 2013, 3 and 3 is 6. Add them all together, and you can tell what year you're coming into as of your next birth date. And it really, it is unbelievably accurate and functional, and it helps sort of you understand where we're kind of moving through and where we're going to be over the course of the next year. I would like to share with you guys that I would like you to check out my website. We're doing some in-depth work over the course of the next month at a discount price. The website is www.creativelinks.info. Please look at it, and if there are any of the work that I do, the counseling that I give that is of interest to you for more depth, I would be very happy to work with you as individuals. Please email me or call me. We can set up a time to do that. And as I was saying, I've had some wonderful chats and experiences and counseling work that I've done with people that actually have been callers for their numerology readings, and we've done a lot more depth from there. That's actually very much what I do. The next show we're doing is in 2 weeks. I'm going to take a break next week, and the show that we're going to be doing in 2 weeks, that's April the 9th, Tuesday, April 9th, 2 weeks today, same time. I am going to be inviting a very special woman. I'm going to be interviewing her, and she's going to discuss what she does. She does hypnosis for relaxation and for making changes. And although her specialty is for mothers that are having home childbirths to relax and ease the pain, she was enormously helpful with me to help me quit smoking several years ago. She also helped with other stressful issues and really very impressive, very peaceful, very sweet, and very intelligent. So I look forward to having you with us at that time. Are you there, Kimberly?
I am.
You are. Well, it's about time. It's nice to hear your voice and connect this way. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm really well. I was disappointed that we didn't get you more quickly, but, this is a test to see how well we can all flow, isn't it? That's great. Well, let me continue because you've got a great numerology too. I'm looking so much forward to sharing it with you. Yours is June 25th, Kimberly, and did you hear my introduction with what the four numbers are? Were you tuned in?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
As to what the four numbers mean?
No.
All right. Well, the first one is called our life lesson, which is what we've come into this lifetime to learn, especially in terms of accomplishment. It comes from the birth date, and it's really, I equate it to the career. I call it our career number, life lesson equal career. Now, did you hear anything about master numbers? Were you connected then?
I didn't know. We had a bit of
Oh, what a shame.
Getting connected.
Let's keep going, because we may have a difficult time with time. I think we'll still be fine, but we take numbers to single digits unless they come out to 11, 22, 33, or 44. And the reason we leave them, those are called master numbers. They all are highly intuitive, and each have a very special gift besides their intuitive sides. You, my dear, have two master numbers. The first one is really great. So the first one comes from the birth date. This is our life lesson. This is our career number. Yours is a 33. Now, 33, besides being intuitive, as I said, the special gift that you have is being a very special kind of parent, and I don't mean that in the traditional way. I don't know, do you have children?
I do. I have a daughter who's 22.
Okay. Besides that, no matter where you are, who you are, you give parenting in a very intuitive, very gentle, and very powerful, but gently powerful way, so that people come to you as someone to look up to, as someone to give advice, and someone that really cares and understands. Is that about right? What are you doing with your career now, Kimberly?
Well, I was involved in travel. I still am.
Right, I thought so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still am involved.
And are you do you kind of parent and mother your clients and your colleagues?
Yeah.
I figured.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And even I think when I met you many years ago, I think you were doing some leading in sort of a type of parenting then, were you not?
Yeah, I was babysitting an organization, yeah.
That's right, exactly. So you really do fit that particular number. It's a beautiful one. It's really about family and parenting in a very special way.
Yeah.
The next number comes from the vowels of your name. It's our soul number, SOUL, our inner self, what we truly feel ourselves to be despite outer appearance. However, my dear, both your inner and your outer are the same. So you're very well balanced, and they both are ones. They are the number one. So number one is both unique, innovative, and independent. And that's particularly in the inner. That's what you are, really unique, really independent, and set a standard that's really your own. And the outer appearance, slight reserve, a little bit of aloofness. Don't show it all right away. That's typically what the one means in the outer. So those are those two numbers. And then, my dear, the path or destiny, which is pretty much the most important. It indicates what we must have in this lifetime to be fulfilled. I call it the fulfillment number, and yours is an 11. 11, again, is one of the master numbers, and 11 is the most highly intuitive. Could function as a psychic. So I'm giving you some information that you can now take and use it more fully than now that you're aware of it. More fully in a very positive, gifted way to use throughout your life. And I would like to see you doing something that uses that psychic ability. You can use it anywhere and everywhere, but I mean in terms of to give the world. I think you've got that gift, and that's why I'd like to see you doing something even a little more broadly. That's my sort of advice for you, my dear. Yeah. So how do you feel about it? Does it fit at all? Do you resonate with it?
Yeah, I mean a lot of what you said makes a lot of sense, and a lot of what you said is sort of what I'm doing. And yeah, I mean there was no surprises, and there was nothing that was like, oh, that's not me. No, there was. It sounds like there was a lot of balance, and I'm arrogant enough to think that I'm pretty.
There is. And you also, obviously, you're a Cancerian, and it's your day of birth is the 25th. That's a 7. Slight influence. Again, 7s are supportive. They're introspective. They're inspirational, and they're intuitive. So, the dominant part of you, just to wrap it up, is that you are extraordinarily intuitive for sure. We've said that, and you are also extraordinarily independent. Those are the extremes. And so with that combination, my dear, you can do whatever you want. Anything that you want, you can do. Just be careful that you aren't too aloof, and just keep the warmth. Keep that, that embrace and that openness. That will strengthen you, and that will open you up to many different things. So there you go.
Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And I'm just looking to see if we've got the other one on the line. But I would love, because Kimberly, everybody out there, and I met each other over 20 years ago, I think. We haven't seen each other since. I think it's time that we perhaps got together.
It sounds like a plan.
Okay, let's keep in touch. Let's keep in touch.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great talking to you, and we'll talk again.
Thank you. Take care.
You're
Bye-bye
welcome.
now.
Take care, too. Bye for now. Just want to make sure that everybody has a website. I think you must at this point. But check it out, and if I can help you in any more depth or with any questions, I do have discounts for the whole month of April, and would be more than happy to have discussions with you. It's www.creativelinks, just a minute, www.creativelinks, links.info. That's www.creativelinks.info. I look forward to talking to you very soon. Again, just so that you people know, our next show will be in 2 weeks. Not next week. We're taking a bit of a break. So that will be April 9th. And again, I'll be interviewing a very special woman who performs hypnosis and other relaxation exercises. So Okay, terrific. I'll look forward to having her with us then. Now, I think Jane's with us. Are you, Jane? Are you there?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Oh, terrific. Nice to connect with you, and thank you for sending your information. I think it was just today that we got a hold of you, didn't we?
Yes, that was pretty cool. I found you on Twitter.
Excellent. That's great. I'm so glad. We just had one more space available, and you happened to be there, and I'm really glad you were. Actually, you got in just under the wire because there were two others right after you, and I said, sorry, no more. So you were lucky. And you've got a beautiful birth date, July. Just a minute. Oh, okay. Ken was just sending me a message. July 19th is a wonderful birth date, Jane, in that it's a combination of both Cancer and Leo. My birthday is just a few days after yours, so we have very much some similarities. And it's got the sensitivity and the emotional nature and the sort of the maternal nature of the Cancer, and it's also got the independence, the strength, and the drama a little bit of the Leo. Does that fit at all?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, good. I'm going to. Did you hear what all these numbers mean when I was going through the life lesson, the soul, the outer, and the path of destiny? Did you hear those when I was saying those?
No, not really.
All right, then you were busy with Ken getting on the line. All right, I'll go through them then as we go. The first number is called our life lesson number. It comes from the birth date. It indicates what we have come into this lifetime to learn, especially in terms of accomplishment or our careers. And yours is a combination. It all adds up to a 3. And therefore, I have no idea what you do for a living, but in order to be successful and happy, it has to be a bit social. You have to be around people. What is it that you do?
I do coaching.
Well, how perfect. Yes,
yeah.
It's absolutely perfect.
Took me a long time to figure that out, but that's what I do now.
Excellent. Well, I do career counseling, and you've hit it. So you're doing the right thing. I mean, I do counseling of all kinds, but one of them is career. And also, because of the 19th, that adds up to a 1. One should be independent and relatively entrepreneurial. So I imagine you're coaching and you're doing it on your own. Is that correct?
Yes, I've always been independent and entrepreneurial.
Well, there you go. You got that, and the fact that you're working with people is very important. But the next number, Jane, is even more appropriate, and why you've come to learn what you're doing is right. Did you hear me talk about master numbers at all?
I know a little bit about master numbers.
All right. Well, I'll just repeat it a little bit so that you understand. Normally in numerology, we take numbers to single digit 1 through 9. If, however, they come out to 11, 22, 33, or 44, we leave them. Those are the master numbers, all of which, and we've had so far, all of you tonight have at least one master number, so you're all highly intuitive. You on your soul number, your inner self, that come from the vowels, you have an 11. Now, if you didn't know that it was an 11 and that it was highly intuitive, you would be a simple 2, which is passive and loving. And you may have been like that a little bit earlier on in your life, but now you are very much an 11, and its special gift is intuition. So you could function as a clairvoyant, as a psychic, and certainly what you're doing for your work life is absolutely, totally perfect, because you use that intuition and that skill to help others.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
sure.
It's perfect. And here we go again with Miss Independence. The outer appearance number is the next one that comes from the consonants, and it's how others see you, of course. Yours again is a 1, and it is, again, certainly independent. But on first meeting or initially when you meet with people or approach them, there's a little bit of a reserve, a little slight aloofness, just a little bit of that boundary up, as opposed to opening up right away. Is that appropriate? Does that fit you a little bit?
Yeah. I don't think I'm so much like that anymore.
Anymore.
Open.
Yeah, you've opened up a lot, for sure.
Yeah.
And you know what I see having developed with you is the real social, the real fun, the real human sensitivities, because the last number is called our path or destiny, Jane, and it indicates what we must have in this life to be fulfilled. So yours again is a 3. And so you've got that. 3 is really the social number, but it also indicates travel, fun, luxury, all the really sort of fun social things of life that make one smile, whether it be real luxury or the luxury of just being full of love and full of life. And so that's you, an intuitive people person. And with certainly with independence and a maternal quality, and it's just a very nice one. I look at it, I see the combination of the numbers, and it's just a combination of fun and sensitivity, and I think that's who you are. Would that resonate with you?
Oh yeah, that would be me.
Well, that's
fun
good.
And sensitivity.
Fun and sensitivity, yeah, that's exactly it.
Not having enough fun lately, but...
You're not having enough fun? Well, we'll have to remedy that, won't we? Maybe you should come and be a host, a guest on my show, and we'll interview you one of these days. What do you think?
Yeah, that would be fun.
All right. Well, keep in touch with me. You've got my email address, I know, and certainly I think you've got the website. Check it out if you haven't already. See what other things I do, and see if there might be some things that we do in common and we can share.
All
Will
right.
you do that?
Thanks, Susan. I will.
All right. All the best. It's been great talking to you, and thanks for calling in.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
My pleasure. Take care. Well, I think we've pretty much completed tonight. There was one other woman that I was hoping was going to call in today, but I think she's just not been able to. So that's unfortunate. But we're doing well. We're doing very well, and I've discussed with you our next show, and I really wanted to just leave with you another just a message that I'm so enjoying having you with me these nights. I've gotten some tremendous feedback. I've been working with a few others on counseling and coaching in various areas of either their careers or their life in general, or doing some numerology in-depth readings. And I do have discounts on all my services for the month of April. So I very much look forward to hearing from you otherwise. If there is any interest in doing some further work together, certainly check out all my information on the website, and either give me a call or email me, and we can set up a time to do that. Again, one more time, the website is www.creativelinks.info. And I really have had a wonderful time tonight. We've had some really, really lovely women on the show, and I just want to wish you a beautiful week, or two actually, and I look forward to speaking with you in a couple of weeks. Until then, I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of light,